Hey guys, and welcome to another StarShare tutorial. So today we're going to be discussing how to become a star and all the benefits that come with registering as a star on the StarShare platform. So I'm going to be taking you through every single step from registration to understanding the CMS to also seeing all of the perks that you get in the social network. So starting off, I'm going to register from a new account from scratch. So once you register an account on the StarShare platform, you start off as a fan always, and then you upgrade from there. So once I register from here, you'll notice that I'm going to be a fan, and then I'm going to explain how to upgrade from that process. So just to start, I'm going to go ahead and click on register. Name, I'm going to be adding StarShare as my name. You'll add your own name. Age, you can make whatever your age is, and you would add your actual email. It's really important to make the email correct so that you can get the right information if you need to, for instance, reset your password. I'm going to go ahead and say starshare3131 at gmail.com. That password. Quite important for you to add a decent password, something that's quite safe but you can still remember. Alright, so it says successfully registered. Alright, so I'll go ahead and log in. Okay, so you can go ahead and navigate through the platform, but for the sake of this video, I'm just going to be taking you through the steps. So the bottom left menu bar, I'm going to click, and under Upgrade Profile, I'm going to go ahead and click Become Star. This information is really important because it helps you stand out. So try not to add too little information or too much. Just make it really professional, and once you've updated it, go ahead and look at your profile afterwards and sort of keep a tab on it and update it when you can, so that you'll attract more fans and people would want to engage with you a lot more. People don't like if it's a half-hearted effort. They're not going to take that seriously. So on your road to fame, it's really important to, even though you might be starting from the ground, it's really important to add this information. So I'm going to go ahead and start adding my details. So under name, I'm going to be adding StarShare. You'll be adding your own name, and then I'm going to be adding my email. So StarShare3131 at gmail.com. It's also really important because all this information is going to be what people are going to be engaging with. So as a fan or an organization, once they click, for instance, on your profile, click to call, it's going to be your number here that it's going to be phoning. So the system's going to pick up all of this information automatically, and it's really dynamic. So over here, you're going to write a nice, paragraph or two about yourself or your group. You can add a banner. If you'd like to add more than one banner, you can, and I'm going to show you how to do that at a later stage. So your first banner and your first video are free. So selecting category, I'm going to go ahead and click guitarist, and I'm going to select Western Cape. So for the video, you can either add a video or choose not to add a video. So I'm going to leave this off because I don't have a URL right now, but you can add your video title and add your YouTube link, and it will automatically appear once you upgrade. So I'm going to go ahead and click upgrade, and it says congratulations, you've successfully registered as a star. And it'll give you 4 main pointers just to consider once you start this, to make you familiar with the system. So the first one is you've gained access to the StarShare portal, which is this URL that I've opened up on the right hand side of the screen. And it says, and the link will be mailed to you shortly, and then use your correct login details. So you'll log in using the same details you registered as. The second option that comes up is you can now download and manage your music. So this means that now you can put your music up for sale and add your music. The third one is use the StarShare portal. You can now market yourself and climb the ranks. So StarShare's done a phenomenal job at giving you your own marketing platform, and you can use this to communicate with your fans and to get a larger following, and also keep people up to date with up and coming events or any other promotions that you might be running. So the fourth one is register a PayFast account. This is really simple. You simply have to go to payfast.co.za. It's a free account, and register for that account. And I'm going to show you how to use that information at a later stage during this tutorial. So next I'm going to say continue. So if you want to find out if you are a star and you're not sure, open up your sidebar menu, and then you're going to see two things that have changed. Firstly, the top is this purple banner that says log into the StarShare portal. You'll notice that under upgrade profile, your become star has disappeared, and it's been replaced with a profile that says star's private profile. Over here, if I click this button over here, you're going to see this is going to open up my profile. So this is what my fans or organizations are going to see. Now, normally you'd have to go onto your own CMS to change all your details, and it's quite a big process, but StarShare has made something really stunning here where you're able to literally just click email and update it live. So there's no reason for you to go to a whole CMS system for this. You can literally just click on number, change your number, and obviously if your fans or the organizations come on here on the same page and they click these buttons, say for instance the emailer, it will actually open their email on their phone, and they will be able to send you an email to this address or phone number. Okay, you can also go ahead and check your event lists. So if you have been if say event organizer has attached an event to you and added you, you'll be able to go there and say, right, this is the event lists that I have here. You can also share it using a multitude of different apps, for instance WhatsApp or Mailer. You'll notice that underneath I've got my badge. So this is the first badge, which is a star badge after I've registered. And I'll also notice that I can add a song, but if I click that button, you'll also notice that it says that I need to update my payment information, and I'm going to show you that shortly. Alright, so going back, I'm going to go ahead and click log into the StarShare portal. This is the most powerful tool you're going to be using on the StarShare platform, and we're going to go through it step by step. So I'm already logged into another account, so I'm going to simply log out, and I'm going to log into the new one. So StarShare 3131 at gmail.com. You'll also notice that you can use this on your mobile, and you can use this on any other device, a desktop, laptop, or any other device that you see fit to use. I prefer using the laptop because it's so much easier, but for the sake of this, we are going to just continue to use both. Alright, so starting off, you're going to see that the very first thing that's going to show up is the PayFast credentials page. So I'm going to take you through the phone and the I was just showing you how scalable it is, the phone and the web version. So opening up the sidebar, you'll notice that it's really similar in comparison, or exactly the same in comparison, and it works really well. You can go to your dashboard, which is the first option, and this is your analytics overview of the system itself. So you can see your up and coming events, the amounts of albums you've added, the total income you've made, and then my latest songs as well, and we'll get into that a little bit later. You got events, so if I click on start, so this is going to be dedicated to your events specifically. So if I go ahead and click the filter mechanism, you'll see it says all up and coming, cancelled and completed. So once you have a lot of events up and coming, you can manage them here. The next one would be buy more space. So this is quite straightforward. You're going to be, so in order for you to stand out and really create a beautiful presence for yourself on this platform, and make the most of it, you're going to want to add more content because you don't want to be the same as everyone else. You want to create content that people are going to want to buy. You're going to want to add more albums. You're going to want to add more images. You're going to want to add more videos. You're going to really, really push it so that you can add quality. And it's not about quantity, but you do need to have a variety for different people. So, for instance, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to purchase 2 banners, 2 videos, and 2 albums. And I'm going to say save. And I'm going to go through the process of purchasing these items. So as you can see over here, it's going to give you the total. If you hover over here, it's going to show you banners, videos, and albums, and you can check out from here, and then you will be able to add these items to your profile using the app as well, and it'll unlock on your app profile. Next would be analytics. So I'm going to go ahead and click analytics, and it's going to say star. So the analytics are pretty amazing. It's for you to be able to come on here and keep track of your stars analytics. So over here on the left, we've got events and participation by month, album sold, ratings, amount of income, and over what months. So it's really important to keep a track of these things. Same analytics for donations. You're going to have donations, and then it's going to give you the analytics for your donations, so people that are sending you donations. Next, we go to transactions. So the transactions list for your star. So you're going to see the transaction list over here, which would be your amount, date, purpose, and action. And you will be able to navigate through all of this. As you can see, it's a little bit difficult to use it on the mobile. It's not that difficult. You can always slide to the right, but I prefer using this just because it's a tablet or a laptop or a computer, because it's a lot bigger. It's a lot easier for you to navigate through. So next is your transactions for donations. So you can see a list of transactions for donations and then sent as well. All right, so next we're going to go to push notifications. So this is a really amazing feature that we've had here, where you are allowed to send your own push notifications. So basically, I left the WhatsApp Messenger to keep popping up over here on the screen. Sorry if that was irritating, but the reason why I left it on there is to show you what a push notification does. So for those of you that don't know what a push notification is, if you open up your if you do the drop down over here, you'll see that these messages come up. So sometimes you'll see, a message that comes up from Facebook that somebody's liked your page or something like that, and it pops up underneath there. You'll be able to send your own ones to your fans or anybody that's following you by simply just clicking add notification. And adding the notification is going to allow you to send live messaging to these followers. So let me click on followers. It's going to select the amounts of followers that I have, and it's going to allow me to say select delivery now or at a scheduled time, and title and description. So and then you will add that notification, and then that notification will then go live. So under marketing, you can buy packages. So these are credits, and your credits don't expire. You can select your own audience, and you will use these credits to send out notifications. So I'll come over here and I can purchase a say for instance 100 credits or 1,000 credits, and I can buy that package. And once I do, I'll be able to use those under the push notification section. All right, next is settings. Very straightforward. You can update your settings from here. Another way you can see what you've registered as is to hover over this little icon at the top as a star, and if you've registered as the supplier or event organizer, those 3 will come up over here as well. So just as a reference, if you do want to find out, what this is, then you simply just hover over. You can also change your password from here. Next we can go to is payment settings. All right, so over here we're going to add the payment settings. So as you can see, there are one or two small things that we still need to update. This video has been created pre-launch, so this is literally during beta testing, but we are going to be sort of having to maybe amend one or two little things on the system, but we will ensure that these things are rectified as the process goes. And these systems do take time and to polish them completely so that they're flawless. But functionality wise, it works 100%. So if you look under here, there's merchant ID and merchant key. So your merchant ID would be from your PayFast account. They'll give you the merchant ID and merchant key. And once you add these in here, what will happen is your details will be sent through to StarShare's admin. StarShare will load those details onto the system, and then all of your future payments coming from your fans and your organizations will go through this command, this chain of command, and the money will be put into your PayFast account minus the fees. So it's a really seamless process for you. So what I'm going to do is next go back to the app so we can explain more features of the app. So what I want to show you next is if you go to the home page and you click the top right for the social network, you'll be able to see that my post is unlocked, because as a fan you can't create posts, you can only follow. So over here I'll still have my public posts available, and my posts, we'll click on create post. And what's lovely about this is you can drop your YouTube link or an image and write a explanation around that. So it's really dynamic. You can choose multimedia. Okay, and lastly, we'll go through some of the information on the sidebar so that we can just see how this all works. So starting from the top, we've got your chat. That's a shortcut to your chat. You can upgrade to become an event organizer or supplier, and then those profiles will come down under this gear icon, where you'd be able to click it and then make amendments to all this information. As I said, all you have to do is click it. You can browse the directory to find other stars to follow, or event organizers or suppliers, or even up-and-coming events that you're interested in or are part of. You can go to your transaction history, which is really great. So what's really dynamic about this is you can go from all to fan to star to organizer to donation to supply as a quick view, without having to go through the process of your CMS if you just want to sort of overlook your transactions. And once you've added your PayFast details, you'll be able to add your music as well. So my music will just show you the music that you've actually purchased. Star Radio will show you a randomized, so it randomizes all the songs that you've purchased into different orders. You can view your purchase tickets. So what's nice about this is you're not boxed into becoming, the functionality of only a star. You also have the functionality of a fan combined with a star. And also you get more functions. If you upgrade, for instance, to event organizer supplier, those also come with their own unique features. Then we have shared tickets. So if I want to share tickets with my people on the platform, I can do so over here and see the record of who I've shared it with. You can get information about StarShare. So, if you want to contact StarShare about maybe some questions, or you want to find out something, FAQs, marketing, also just getting an overview of the marketing, and terms and conditions, and your tutorials, which is what you're watching now. You can also go ahead and click on payments. You can also add your PayFast details over here if you don't want to do it through the CMS. profile will then simply just be your profile, so you can update your profile over here as well. And lastly would be unsubscribe. So unsubscribe will delete your actual account completely, and remove all data off the system. And sign out to sign out. So we've gone through everything on the Star, updating you as a Star and all of the functionality. So as you can see, it's massively dynamic, and a lot of effort has gone into creating a system that is as intuitive as possible. If you have any further questions, please contact us, and I thank you very much for watching.